insane day for Uniswap, the biggest decentralized exchange. There is an AMM moving up 60% here on the day as a major governance vote changes what it means to be a Uniswap holder. I'm going to break down why this is so important, why this is moving here, and how much more this can go. Bitcoin, however, is stalling here. We're going to break down the Bitcoin TA as well. If you appreciate the updates, even here on a Friday late in the afternoon here in the UK, smash up the likes. Do not forget to subscribe. I'm here to give you the updates as and when it matters, and I'm actively trading this market. I've just taken 2 big trades. If you want to see which altcoins I'm trading right now, you can find out in our Telegram group, ijazcrypto.com/TG. Make sure you're in there. Bitcoin sitting here at this 51,000 level, but it's struggling, right? It is struggling. If we want to take a look here at the charts, we are seeing some stalling going on Bitcoin, and I warned about this. I said, guys, look at Bitcoin kind of just spending time curling over, right? Ever since it was unable to post a higher high up here, it's just curled over. We're seeing the RSI cool off here, which is fantastic, but we could be losing the neckline. Please pay attention to this. On the 4-hourly candles, you can see we're already below the EMA ribbon. The last 3 or 4 candles here have been below the EMA ribbon. So we've lost the 4-hourly EMA ribbon. Remember, if we lose this neckline, we could be falling as low as this 49,000 price target here on the measured move. So Bitcoin could be set for a pullback, and so we have to be very, very careful with what we're doing. When we zoom up to the daily chart, you can see that 49,000 doesn't scare me. A pullback to 39,000 brings us into the EMA ribbon, and that's fine. But what is going on in Uniswap? Let's cover off exactly what's going on here. Uniswap jumped 60% on a proposal to reward token holders in a major governance overhaul. So for anybody who's unfamiliar, Uniswap is the biggest decentralized exchange there is. It was the first, it's the best, and everybody uses it if they're looking for a DEX, right? It is the main place to go. Now, we always understand that people like to use centralized exchanges. They like to use Coinbase, they like to use Binance, they used to like use Bybit. You have to excuse the noise, guys. There's some hailstone action going on here. So they like to use centralized exchanges. But we also know that major economies like to every so often, like we saw at the beginning of last year, chokehold crypto. And whenever they do, people want to go to decentralized exchanges. So people who are new to crypto, yeah, they'll use a Binance, yes, they'll use a Coinbase, but eventually you hope that they get used to managing their own coins, using a decentralized exchange, and using the decentralized world as well. And Uniswap was always the place where that happened. But look at this. Uniswap's governed token gained 60% after a proposal by the foundation leader to overhaul the protocol's decision making. The proposal would distribute protocol fees. Remember, every time you're swapping one token to the other, you pay a fee, right? To distribute some of those fees to people who stake and delegate to the protocol's decision making. This is great, right? Remember, why would you want somebody to stake and delegate? You want them to stake, right? It increases the security of your network. Fantastic. But here, to get everybody involved in Uniswap, this is going to be huge, right? This is going to create a bottleneck on the supply of Uniswap because people are going to want to buy it, to hold it, to stake it, to delegate it, and then to earn some of the protocol fees. It's a way of you owning a percentage of the revenue streams coming from Uniswap, the biggest decentralized exchange. So this is an absolute game changer. This is the type of pump on a crypto when you look at it and you go, hang on, this is not hype, momentum, etc. This is Uniswap moving to the upside based on fundamentals, right? We talk a lot about technicals. This is a big fundamental daily candle hit. It's a major change here for Uniswap. And if you were holding Uniswap, congratulations. You should have been holding this as part of a, kind of diversified portfolio. It's the best, like I keep saying, AMM out there. And now it's a big move to the upside. Now we need to zoom out. We need to zoom out and say, okay, where do we put this into perspective, right? Because clearly here on the daily chart, there's no way to get perspective. Let's zoom up to the weekly, and now you understand, right? Now you start to understand that, okay, this is now run through the resistance area from the 25th of July 2022. So it's run through that level. The next level now where it's struggling, you can see this candle wicking here where we're starting to see a little bit of sell pressure, is this resistance. It's using the resistance from March of 2022 before the crypto market started falling here. So maybe that is going to be the next key level. If you can break this level, don't be surprised to see a move up here towards the next level here on Uniswap, which is the 18 level. Let's be very, very careful here. This is a proposal. We have to wait for more information, wait for the other people in the foundation and any voting, etc. that goes. But it's a big step. It's a big step. You can see why the market's excited here on Uniswap, and it's a very nice big move. Now again, if you want to see which altcoins I'm trading, I've taken some serious altcoin trades over the last week. You guys have seen it, 20% spot, 30% spot. I shared yesterday the Filecoin trade I took yesterday, which gave me over 32% spot. No leverage, no need to short the market, just sustainable, safe, risk managed trading. Go watch that video from yesterday and jump into our Telegram to see when I'm trading new altcoins, how I do my TA setups, and how I make huge profits. Just trading altcoins, not in a DJ way, but doing it in a safe way. That's the whole reason. I want to educate 100,000 people how to trade crypto the safe way. No pumps and dumps, no crazy margin, no crazy leverage. Just this is how you do it in a slow, methodical, sustainable way. And when I say slow, I say that tongue in cheek. It just means I'm not chasing 1,000 X's. I'm going, I'll take that 30% spot. I'll take that 30% spot. And you can do the math. If you're trading with anything close to a little bit of money, you could be doing hugely well trading altcoins in a sustainable way. So definitely jump into our Telegram community if you want to learn more about that. In the meantime, we've got to pay close attention here to Bitcoin. Bitcoin dominance here, just slightly edging slightly higher today. Let's check in on the dollar index. Remember, dollar index is a very, very important part of what's going on. And so far this week, it has been down, which is good. This is good news. We want this dollar index to kind of lose its EMA ribbon there, which is kind of riding above right now. Send it in the downward direction. That could give us sustainable momentum here for Bitcoin to move to the upside. But we've got to hold this neckline. We have to hold this neckline here on Bitcoin, otherwise we could be pulling back. One more chart I do want to share with you is this chart. You guys will know I shared, it's got some crazy thunder lightning action up here in London. Crazy weather here. Look, we have this ascending kind of megaphone pattern, right? Which is generally quite a continuation pattern, but you've got to be careful. We're just edging here at the top. We're struggling to break through the resistance here at the top. So what's the natural answer? The natural answer is to come back down to support, right? At least come back here to where the support was halfway here, or really maybe even come all the way down here to support, which doesn't come in until that 39,000. So really I'm looking here at 45 and 39 if we're using this pattern, although you guys know that on that breakdown of the other pattern which I shared with you, the kind of Adam and Eve, inverse Adam and Eve pattern, then I'm looking at 49,000 on the breakdown of that on the 4 hourly. So that's the first pattern I'm watching here, is this one. Will we break down that neckline and head towards 49? If we do, great. That pulls us back into our daily EMA ribbon, and I'll be looking to add there. That'll be a nice needy cooling off. The RSIs would have reset. We'll be in a much healthier position for a bigger move to break through 53. Because right now, based on what I'm seeing, Bitcoin just doesn't have the strength based on what we're seeing to really go and reclaim that 53 and head on up towards 54 and 55. So there you have it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this TA update. If you like these types of updates, quick and precise on the specific altcoins which matter, smash up the likes. Do not forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.